Welcome to this weekend's project. As promised in last weekend's video, I would be staying indoors. This time, the restoration of this little car. 1971 Barracuda. I purchased this car in extremely rough shape, and it needs a lot of tender love and care. To be honest with you, most people that would obtain something like this or have something like this in their possession would probably throw it away. Not me. I'm going to turn it back around. So stay tuned and let's make it happen. Okay, so what am I going to be doing here today? When I saw the ad about this car, I was planning on doing a whole repaint, but I think it's worth saving. Okay, it's got everything with the exception of the driver's side seat and no steering wheel. Well, that's where I have to get creative. At this time, I don't think I'm going to be able to create the steering wheel. But the seat, however, I am. Okay? So, I got several things on the table, a lot of which you guys might be wondering why. Okay? I got lazy. I don't want to go to the garage to get myself a flathead. Seat is off. Most of these small 124 scale cars are built the same way. Just be very careful. Just because they're built the same way doesn't mean that you can just go and yank on them. Okay? This is very old plastic. By the way, it's pouring outside, which is why I decided on recording indoors. Alright, we got one side off and the other side off. It's a HEMI. Follow me. Let's go have some fun. Okay, so I do have a sink in the laundry room. However, that sink is not available right now. Please leave a message. So the kitchen sink is what I'm going to be using. Now, I like to use warm water just because it helps release. And I am going to use dish soap with a toothbrush. Is this my toothbrush? Oh well. I'll just put it over to my wife. She won't notice. Okay. So the good news is, I may not need to rechrome as much as I thought I did. Put this over here. It would honestly be a crime for me to repaint this car. Doesn't have major flaws of any kind. Tiny little nicks and scratches, but that's about it. The grill I thought was in horrible shape is actually in very, very good shape. It was just super dirty. That's all it was. Just years and years and years of dirt. There was a rear wing that was broken off by the previous owner, unfortunately. Now, although most of what I did in the sink was hyperlapse, I really got detailed when it came to cleaning this, because what exactly is the difference between a brand new scaled down vehicle and a used scaled down vehicle? It's not like we sit here and put miles on them like we would at a real vehicle. So it's all about just bringing it back up to standard. Back up to how it used to be. It's a brand new car again. And my, you're not going to believe how good this is looking. I don't even have to rechrome the wheels. They're just downright disgusting dirty. There's perfect, normal, original gloss. I was planning on putting some black aftermarket wheels, but I don't think I'm going to do that. This looks so nice. Okay, now you may have been wondering why there's clay here. Play-Doh, sorry. So what you're gonna do, without your kids finding out, you're gonna take their Play-Doh. No need to feel guilty about it. I promise you, it's all for a good cause. So what we're gonna do, because I'm missing one seat, I'm going to, right before your very eyes, create the missing seat. I'm pushing into it so it actually takes the shape of the stitching in the seat. And then I'm going to slowly remove the seat. Tell you what, let's bring you guys in for close-up. Okay, so I have formed the missing seat by using its current seat as a template. There it is. Hot glue is my best friend. Now, perfection is not what I'm looking for, because after all, I will be painting it, and because it is a flat paint, those imperfections will be hidden. So I'm going to let this dry to the side, and I'm going to start putting this back together. So if there's something that's going to bring back the shine on this car, it's this diamond cut compound. I am using paper because paper is a bit abrasive, and then we'll get into those little nooks and crannies that a big sponge won't. So as you can see, the clay that we borrowed from the kids completely unharmed. It will go right back into use. So here I have, okay, pull out, you guys get an idea of what I have, okay? These are the seat snaps. you may need to do is just trim here and there. Just so that it looks a little bit more uniform. Now have a quickly hot glue type sheet. Working on hot glue like this. But before we do that, we have to match it. So patience is key. Patience is a virtue that not everybody has. You must wait until this way.
"2,000 years later."
The seat is now dry. Unlike the factory one that has a small stud that goes into the floor, obviously my hot glue created passenger seat here. We have to make do with what we have, and what we have is hot glue, and hot glue definitely will do the trick. Not looking to go crazy with it, just enough to keep it, but it will not move from place. All right. All right, so a little trick that I've learned throughout the years. By the way, I do have red paint, same brand as this one, but I'm not going to use red paint. I'd rather use the nail polish. And there you have it. Now, I did research on the company that sells this car, and unfortunately, this is a company that went out of business a few years ago, in fact, over a decade ago. So the missing windshield, the missing back glass, the missing wing from the rear deck, I'm not going to be able to obtain. But again, from what it once was to what it is now, I think it's an amazing transformation. Okay, this is a car that had a broken dash. It was missing a seat. The exterior was in deplorable shape. So much so that when I saw the ad, I was planning on painting it. And it turns out it came out really nice. I'm very happy. I hope you guys like what you saw. And again, I am open to suggestions. If you guys want to see more of these videos inside the house when it comes to die-cast vehicles, then drop a comment down below. Thank you for watching.